Okay, Joshua Van versus Edgar Cháirez. Joshua Van is 22 years old and Edgar Cháirez is 28 years old. 5'7", Edgar Cháirez, 5'5", Joshua Van, 65-inch reach on Joshua Van, pretty short arms, but it is flyweight, and 72-inch reach on Edgar Cháirez. But anyway, this is a grappler versus striker matchup, and Edgar Cháirez he's a pretty good grappler. He was Tatsuro Taira's like toughest opponent in my opinion. Besides Jesus Aguilar, that when he almost had like a guillotine on him, I don't know, for like most of the round he was just hanging on to it. But anyway, he did have Tatsuro Taira in trouble a few times, and then after that he only fought Daniel Lacerda twice because controversial premature stoppage the first time. He didn't tap or something. He said he wasn't out, and yeah, so they got to fight again, and he beat Daniel Lacerda. Daniel Lacerda didn't win in the UFC at all, but it was always fun to watch him fight because it was exciting and I don't know, he'd get finished like relatively quick if it went past even in the first round, but if it went get past the first round, he'd get finished in the second. Never saw a third round in the UFC. Why is like something in my gut telling me to go with Edgar Cháirez? I don't know what it is, but I'm not going to go with that. I'm going to go with the more skill. I think Joshua Van has the better skills in this matchup. I think, honestly, I still think this fight will go the distance. I think Joshua Van is just going to, maybe Edgar Cháirez will have a round on him, so the plus 3.5 bet might be okay on Edgar Cháirez. Also, I feel like the finishing side might be more on Edgar Cháirez. We haven't seen him fight too many grappler. Well, we haven't seen him fight too much competition in the UFC, like Kevin Borjas, Felipe Bunes, Zalgas. Zalgas is a pretty good grappler, but good striking as well. But got to remember, that fight was also on short notice, but Joshua Van didn't get knocked out 2 months prior is the only reason I'm maybe having that gut feeling with Edgar Cháirez is I don't like that when someone just got knocked out pretty bad and is already coming back. It's just going to be the striking skills here that I'm going to rely on for Joshua Van in this fight. Yeah. But yeah, I like both these guys. I'd be fine with if Edgar Cháirez did win because if for Mexican Independence Day, it'd be cool seeing all the Mexicans win and I think maybe the odds should be closer than they are right now, but yeah, Joshua Van's the pick. Something like a 29-28 decision with Edgar Cháirez getting a round, probably getting Joshua Van's back and Joshua Van's submission defense holds up and just we see kind of Joshua Van's striking take over the rest of the fight. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the Joshua Van probably to win by decision. Not super confident though.